Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
But you lose me for my twang.
That's right, it is Twangin' Tuesday. And on this day, I like to do country music, past, present, or future on the channel. Now, I want to get this out of the way. I recently won a gift card from my job, and so what I decided to do is buy a new camera because I wanted to have a different perspective, and the old camera had some flaws to it. And so I go out and I buy a new camera, and as soon as I get the other camera and I'm testing it out and doing stuff, all of a sudden the old camera just goes,
fuck it.
And it starts having lines on the screen and things like that. And I think the reason why is because I took the memory card out of that one and put it into this one, and took the one that was this one and put it into that one, and the one that I put into this one was already formatted, and the one that I took out of that one wasn't formatted, so it's acting up on that camera. I hope so, because it would be a shame to have another camera that I really can't do anything with. So, we all know, if you come here a lot, that I am going to do Morgan Wallen. But before I do Morgan Wallen, I want to say that, when I was growing up, country music had a different meaning to me. I didn't put music into category until maybe I was like 12 or 13 years old, but I grew up watching a TV show called Hee Haw. And Hee Haw was all country. I'm trying to remember if I even saw a black person on Hee Haw. No. But it wasn't something that we all sat down and watched as a family. It just happened to be something that, oh, there it is. And as a kid, it was funny. But it wasn't a good representation of, country music, because we used to drive around a lot from like Ohio, from California to Alaska to New Mexico, things like that, and New Mexico to Florida. So we had to listen to the radio, and there was country all over the radio, and there's a difference between that country on the radio and Hee Haw, because, when I first watched Hee Haw as a kid, I was like,
What's all this shit?
And now, when I do country music like a Morgan Wallen or anybody else like that, I do get people going like, why are you watching, or why are you reacting to country music?
Yeah.
And the reason why is that country music is only bad if you think it's bad, just like with any music, except for, mumble rap. I can't stand that shit. If I can't understand the words, there's no way I can understand it. I do Morgan Wallen, and I've been enjoying this album one thing at a time. And there are 36 songs on the album, and I have done 28 of them. And the next one that I'm going to do, I've already loaded it up, is going to be Outlook. So you might want to look forward to that one if that's a song that you like. So I am really digging Morgan Wallen. And so let's take a look at what this song did on the charts. And the song that I'm going to do, I almost forgot again. The song that I'm going to do is Me Plus All Your Reasons. That's the song I'm doing today. So let's take a look at what it did on the charts. And Balamo, it went to number 51 on the Hot 100, number 26 on the country charts, number 52 in Canada, and number 108 worldwide. So again, that's a great, place to be when you never even put this song out as a single. So, I've been looking forward to, finishing off this album, even though I'm enjoying every little morsel.
Tasty.
that I am getting, and I'm probably, if I'm going to continue, because people like Morgan Wallen, I'm probably going to do the Dangerous album next. Now, there's only one other person on my channel that I have done more than Morgan Wallen, and that's BTS. I got a lot of songs to do before I catch up with what I've done with BTS. So, there you go. So, if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week, or at least I'm trying to. So, without any further ado, here is Morgan Wallen and me plus all your reasons.
I wish I could have been there with you.
You were.
Smoke on my clothes, liquor on my breath, devil on my shoulder, strangers in my bed, pills in my pocket, ashes on the floor. These bad decisions keep on knocking on my door. I know you think you left me all alone. I hate to say you couldn't be more wrong. Got Copenhagen, whiskey straight, empty bottle, promise breaking. All the ways I let you down, well, went around, came back round. To Sunday morning, still asleep, traded angels for my demons. I ain't lonely since you're leaving. I've got me and all your reasons. Like all the lies I ever told, that change I never did. All the times that I was cold, all that broke I couldn't fix. I know you did just what you had to do. You looked around and saw there wasn't no room for you. Just Copenhagen, whiskey straight, empty bottle, promise breaking. All the ways I let you down, well, went around, came back round. To Sunday morning, still asleep, traded angels for my demons. I ain't lonely since you're leaving. I've got me and all your reasons. All your reasons. I know you wanna be the one for me. Don't wonder why you had to run from me. Hell, even I done had enough of me. Now all I got to keep me company is a Copenhagen, whiskey straight, empty bottle, promise breaking. All the ways I let you down, well, went around, came back round. To Sunday morning, still asleep, traded angels for my demons. I ain't lonely since you're leaving. I've got me and all your reasons. It's just me and all your reasons. All your reasons.
Alright, so one thing that was different, if you guys didn't notice, that is the first time that I've reacted to a Morgan Wallen live version of the song as opposed to a lyrics version of the song. And I would tell you, there are lyrics for this on the screen when you do the live version, but whoever was typing it must have been, asleep, like it was almost like catch up, or wait a minute, what he is saying, Copenhagen, I get it, I've often wondered, I know probably down in the South, there are black people, African Americans, that do chewing tobacco or Copenhagen. You know what? You don't find a lot of that up north, or probably out west in California. It's just not something that they do. I'll smoke a Newport, but chewing tobacco? No. But again, I'm thinking it's probably something that you see along that line of the Gulf of Mexico, whether it be Mississippi, whether it be Alabama, whether it be something. I'm sure there's a lot more there that you see and you just don't like, oh, okay. But it's a song about regret to me. You know, all he has to show for, you know, whatever's going on in his life is, you know, Copenhagen, ashes on the floor, empty bottles of whiskey, you know, wakes up on a Sunday morning, hangover, and he's treating his angels like his demons, or I think as it was maybe now he's treating his angels, whatever. I remember hearing that. And, you know, when you're seeing him live, there might be a little bit more of an angst that you see from him, even though he's not doing a lot as far as, you know, movement. He's sitting on the stool, he's maybe tapping his, you know, country boots. But I could understand maybe going to see Morgan Wallen in a concert, because, you know, if you know the songs and you know the lyrics, and I know there are people out there, because I did it, where you'll listen to a song over and over and over again, and it's stuck in your head. So when you're at the concert, you're like, yeah, and you're singing along kind of thing. I'm trying to remember, there is a Morgan Wallen that gets stuck into my head, and that is
12 seconds later.
Oh, last night we let the liquor talk. Yeah, that's the song that gets stuck in my head out of all of them. And I can't even remember when I did that reaction video, but that song stuck with me. So, it is what it is. It's the weirdest things. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share,